Alright, welcome back to Flight Sim 2024 and welcome back to the Fenix A321, and in today's video we are going to be flying the brand new, what they're calling the Big Fenix update, or the BFU, because it is indeed a massive update that the Fenix A320 family has received. And we have a whole bunch of cool new features, new visuals, updates to the systems, all sorts of stuff. I'm not going to go through all of the individual things in the updates because there's many videos where you can find that. I'm just going to be doing a flight today for Air Canada from here in Vancouver over to Toronto. So that clicking sound that you can hear is actually the blades in the engine. So the way I understand it, they are designed with a bit of tolerance because of the centrifugal force when they spin. So when they're turning slowly like this, they actually kind of slot or I guess fall into their grooves, and you can hear them click like this. You can also now spin the blades manually, and it takes quite a bit of force because obviously it is heavy, and right now I'm pushing it against the wind. Very cool. The other thing that we can do, which is what we're going to do first, is we can now play some of the roles of the ground crew, and we can open up some of these hatches. So this is the one for the ground power. I can actually click here to connect our GPU. Okay, this one doesn't open. You can also play with some of the fueling, which I'm not going to do in today's video, but we will have a look at that in a future video. Right, I am using Active Sky for the weather, and I am using Beyond ATC for the traffic, so we see some WestJet aircraft parked over there, and obviously that will do my virtual air traffic control. And I'm going to be using SLC, which you can see down in the bottom left corner, for our virtual passengers. And the other thing I'll be using is FS2 Crew for the virtual first officer. Right, but as always, aircraft looks absolutely stunning. It's now, see, I think we can actually walk underneath here, and we can now, in fact, in Flight Sim 2024's walk around mode, we can take a walk up the stairs and we can open the door. So we need to pull this up and then grab here and slide that over, and it actually, it's kind of difficult to explain, but in the sim it actually feels heavy, as it should. It takes quite a bit of force to open the door. You can hear the footsteps and all of that, which is very nice. And here we are aboard our A321. Right, battery's dying on the tablet, so let's connect the external power, and we can switch the batteries on as well. And then let me go and grab FS2 Crew, and then we'll get started with our prep. Okay, so we can now let FS2 Crew know that we are ready to start our pre-flight. Let's start setting up. Let's start setting up.
Roger.
Okay, we can come up here. We are still going to do the fueling and everything, so we can leave that as is. Let's turn this up a bit. Okay, that's on. This comes on. Not that one, this one. This we'll set to 1. That stays because we need to fuel first. Auto and on. Right, let's come down here and we'll get our Simbury flight plan. Oh, I can actually edit that time. Can I do it here? No, these are metas. Routes, it should be here. Anyway, I'm not too worried about that. Right, so we need to get this from Simbrief. And let me check over here. So, right, let's come here and go pilot brief. And there is our flight plan. So, zero fuel weight today, 63.1.
I'm out for the walk around.
Takeoff weight, 78 tons. Expecting to land around 66.3. And trip today, 4 hours flight time. And we have a final reserve of 2.5. Cost index 55. Up to 3.5, and then we're going to be stepping to 3.7. Just over 15 tons of fuel in the tanks, and expecting 08 right for departure and 33 right for arrival. Our alternate CYXU, 114 miles away. We're expecting to do that at 160, and it's about half an hour's flight time. Cost index for that will be 0. Okay, so fuel 15, I'd say 15.2, zero fuel weight of 63.1. Right, it's the exact number. So let's go ahead and load, and we'll do real time. Okay, that's happening. We might as well start our self-loading cargo flight at the same time. Right, let's see, it should just automatically pull from Simbrief. Okay, that is because I just need to launch FSUI PC. Okay, that can go. Cool. Alright, that time we are definitely going to need to fix. ACA, so Air Canada 100, and that is all correct, and we'll say we're departing in 30 minutes. No delay expected. Fantastic. A321, let's figure out our in-flight services. So we'll do standard medium haul. So let's see what that gives us. I think we can do alcohol service. That will happen once on this flight. Okay, so that gives us 3 drink services, 1 food service, no alcohol service. That's weird because I ticked that. Interesting. 1 duty free and 2 movies. I think that's fine, and this we will go here as Ivy, right, and then we can start that. Cool.
Ground contact. Go ahead. Hi, Captain. Microphone check, please. Microphone check is 5 out of 5. Okay, Captain. Radio check is complete. We'll contact you when we're ready to start loading. Roger. Ground contact. Go ahead. Hi there. We're now refueling the aircraft, and we'll let you know when it's complete. Roger.
Okay, let's get this all sorted. So 55 was our cost index, and we're starting at, was it 3.4? 3.5. 55 is right. Cool.
Hi, Captain. Just a quick update to let you know that we've started loading. We've set the final load chute up once we're ready. Roger.
we must remember to come back and finalize that. Okay, we are expecting 08 right with so no departure, it seems. Now just direct to Elmwood. We'll see if ATC gives us something different, obviously, but that's what we are expecting. Let's go back here and leave it on this page so we don't forget.
No issues on the walk around?
Okay, then I guess we can contact ATC and get our actual clearance. Okay, clearance is 121-400. Delivery, good morning. Air Canada 100, IFR to Toronto, ready to copy.
Air Canada 100, Vancouver delivery. Expect runway 08 right. Climb 6,000 feet on runway centerline, then expect radar vectors LNOD. Squawk 0426.
Expect runway 08 right, climb initially 6,000 feet, radar vectors to LNOD and squawk 0426, Air Canada 100.
Air Canada 100, readback correct. Contact ground 121.7.
Hello.
When ready for pushback or engine start.
Hi there, I'm very well, thanks.
121.7 when ready. Air Canada 100. Good day.
Ready for departure, but if you need anything else, just give me a call.
Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Cool. Okay, so initial climb 6,000 is set. Squawk is set. So we are pretty much good. So we can then run the departure briefing when we are ready. Let's come here to charts. What am I looking for? This one?
Hello.
Hello, Captain. Okay, I've spoken to security, and I'm told they'll be ready to send the passengers down to us in a few minutes.
Hi,
Okay,
security
feel free
and
to
safety
start
check
boarding
all
whenever
done.
they're ready to come
Are
on
we good to
board.
start
Let us
boarding?
know once you've started.
No
Go for it.
problem.
Okay.
Okay, so we're doing 08 right. So there's a couple of options they can give us. I'd say we're probably going to get Echo Delta Hotel Lima, short of 13, cross 13 at Lima, then it's either Lima 4 or Lima 6, probably Lima 6. And then runway heading up to 6,000 feet, and then they will give us vectors to LNOD. Okay, weather's pretty good, radar's not required, pushback is required. Takeoff. I need to go and do those calculations.
All stations, we're about to start boarding.
Okay, we can send that to the MCDU. So, V1 160, rotate 165, V2 165, transition 18,000 feet, we're flexing to 53, and we're doing flaps 2 with up 1.5, so it'll be config 2, thrust reduced, and that is all correct. Right, are we still fueling?
Air Mexico
Yes.
694, gate 55 taxi via Delta Tree, Delta, Echo, Golf, Juliet 6, Juliet Charlie.
So I still need to get this number. 25.1 is
Delta 3, Delta, Echo,
quite likely to be the final number.
Juliet Charlie, Aero Mexico
Good night to your
694.
boarding pass, please.
Okay, let's run that brief.
Are you ready for departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, the newest weather shows good conditions. Plan to push and start for 2-engine taxi.
Hello.
There are no
Hi,
hotspots
Captain.
along our
Just
taxi
to let
route.
you know
Be a
that
left seat
passengers
takeoff,
started
and there's no
boarding.
need for radar today.
Thanks a lot.
Plan for a reduced thrust takeoff. Prior to V1, for any master warning, engine fire or failure that will prevent the aircraft from flying safely, we'll abort and stop on the runway. After
How are
V1,
you?
we'll take it flying and deal with it in the air and plan to come back here. Any questions?
No questions.
Okay, that completes the brief.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hello there.
to our flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead locker. First,
Good night to your boarding pass, please.
items under the seat
Hi.
in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty
Cockpit preparation checklist.
clothing,
Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Just up there on the left.
Fuel quantity.
Morning, mind your step there.
Set and checked.
Seat belts.
Morning, mind your step there.
safely stowed your cabin bag. Please take your
Okay, so I'm actually gonna have to wait there because I still need the fueling to finish before I can turn the seatbelts on.
Just up there on your right hand side.
They're almost done, so we'll just wait.
Please ensure your seatbelt remains unfastened.
This is probably gonna be 25.1 by looking at that.
Thank you, sir.
Maybe 25.2.
Hello there. Hi, you're just up there on the left.
Okay, this is off, so I'm hoping that will follow from
Mind your step there.
from the aircraft. And while we're waiting, let's go and contact the ground crew
Cockpit
and
to ground.
ask them, or just let them know we're going to start the APU, so we can actually switch over to that now.
Hi, you're just up there on the left.
We're starting the APU. Please stand by as we'll be disconnecting from ground power shortly. Roger.
How are you? Morning. Good night to your boarding pass, please. Hi, you're just up there on the left.
Okay, cockpit not secured.
How are you?
Aha, so we'll have to do this. That's awesome that it's actually
Hi,
picking it
you're
up,
just
but
up there on the
yeah.
left.
There we go.
Hello there. Straight to the middle then on the left.
Fantastic. Okay, so we're good to go from there. Just waiting for the fueling to be done. We're almost at 15 tons, so not long now. APU is starting up. And that should become available very soon.
Ground to cockpit.
Morning.
Go ahead.
Hello there.
Hi, Captain. Just to let you know that the aircraft is now fueled as requested. Roger. Ground to cockpit.
The fueling is done.
Go ahead.
APU is running.
Sort of seems good. Nothing to report.
Okay, so that means
disconnect
fueling's
ground
done.
power.
We can turn all of this on.
Stand by.
We can disconnect that. We can turn that on. And I can come in here,
Roger.
Hi, you're just up there on the left.
disconnect that. Right, what did I have open here? Was it the charts? Can't remember. Okay, then we can continue on.
Adieus.
Hello there.
Nav.
Then on the left.
Borrow ref
3017 set.
3017. Set. Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
Cool, that's done. So now we're just waiting for the passengers to finish boarding. Our seatbelt sign has kicked in from the aircraft, so that is great news. So, any other option for taxi would be Apron, Golf Hotel, or Apron, Lima. I think they're going to give us Echo. Where do we do that? Cabin, cabin visibility, cabin announcements. Let's turn that off. Cool, because we have self-loading cargo to do that.
On your right-hand side.
I'm not using GSX. Okay, so I think that's it for now. Let's turn that off and let FS to crew and SLC deal with doors. I don't think it does the jetway though, so we'll leave that on. Okay, oh yes, that's what we needed to do, is to come back here and get that. 25-1 is the final. Fantastic. Right, that's all set then. Okay, we have another company message, which will be the final load sheet.
Ground to contact.
Zero fuel weight of 62.2.
Go ahead. Loading has been completed. We're sending the load sheet up to you now. We're waiting for you to close up. Once the beacon light is switched on, we'll contact you to begin pushdown. Roger.
Takeoff weight of 77.0. Packs at 150. 25. Fuel in tank, so I put in 15.1. I think that's fine. Okay, this should actually be here, that should be there. Cool. Right, as soon as the passengers are done, we are pretty much good to get out of here, but we still have some more checklists to run. Thank you. Thank you.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
Before start checklist.
Parking brake.
Set.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
Set and checked.
V160. VR165. V2 165. Flex temp 5.3 degrees. Windows.
Closed.
Are you sure about that? Beacon.
Okay, so again, we're gonna have to wait at beacon because that will kick SLC's ground crew into gear and they will start setting us up for pushback. So we just need to wait for the passengers to finish boarding before we do that. So we've got a couple of minutes to kill there. In fact, let's go here and see if we can see how long they think it'll take, or we can actually look here. So sure, we've got 150 passengers, 96 on board, so we do have a couple of minutes. So I will cut the video here and join you again in a little bit when our passengers are almost done. Right, passengers are done boarding.
Hi, Captain. Okay, here's the load sheet from ground. I've written the passenger count here, the crew count here, and the total number of souls, not including yourselves, here.
Right, let's click on the beacon lights.
Okay, looks like we're all set to go whenever you're ready.
Okay, great. You can close the doors
Before
whenever
start
you're ready.
checklist completed.
Okay, I'll let the crew know and we'll get closed up as soon as we can, ready to close.
The ground crew should contact us now. think we'll do pushback from here.
And start when ready. Roger. As a reminder, if you're using software to track your virtual airline flights, you might want to start it.
Cool. That's fine.
Roger.
So let's put that to connect.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Clear to close.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay, so that is now connected. They are ready. So we just need a call for push and start. Vancouver ground, good morning, Air Canada 100, ready for pushback and start.
Air Canada 100, Vancouver ground, pushback approved. Face south.
Pushback approved, face south, Air Canada 100. Okay, so that is going to be quite interesting. So they do want us to face on echo. I think we need to go that way. Cool. Okay, so we can disconnect.
Parking brake released.
Or release the parking brake.
Stand by while we start pushback.
I hope these work. Aha, there we go.
Okay, Captain, we cleared the stand. I need free to start engine.
It's starting to rain, it looks like. Okay, let's start engine 2.
Starting number 2. Roger.
Oh, I'm actually supposed to start 1 first. We'll just say we're starting both.
Starting number 1. Roger.
Starting engine 1.
Okay.
I see this pushback in
Flight controls.
Oops. Cancel checklist.
Roger.
Okay, we can stop there.
Parking brake is on. Stand by. Please keep your parking brake on while we monitor engine startup and disconnect the tow.
Starting engine 2.
Okay.
Definitely some rain falling, but nothing on the windshield. But it seems totally clear now. So one thing I need to do quickly is, I see my tiller is still connected to the rudder and not to the tiller, so I need to just go and set that up correctly. So I'll do that just now. Once the ground crew is done. Okay, they are removing the pins.
Okay, Captain. Looks like a good startup on all engines until it's disconnected. Those wheeling straight, so you're good to go. We'll get ourselves disconnected now, so have a safe flight. Look out for the pin on the left, and we'll see you next time. Thanks very much. Pin on the left, and we'll see you again soon.
Okay, let me go sort out those controls.
Doors to automatic, please.
Right, there we go. That's sorted. So now we can do this to normal. After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Ecom status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
Set and checked.
Rudder trim.
Neutral.
After start checklist completed.
Vancouver ground, Air Canada 100 ready for taxi. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Air Canada 100, runway 08 right taxi via Echo, Delta, Delta, Hotel, Lima. Hold short runway 13.
Runway 08 right, taxi via Echo, Delta, Hotel, Lima. Hold short runway 13, Air Canada 100.
Negative, taxi via Echo, Delta, Delta, Hotel, Lima.
Oh, she said Delta twice. Taxi via Echo, Delta, Delta, Hotel, Lima. Air Canada 100. Okay, parking brake released.
WestJet 100 at gate 2 tree. Request pushback. WestJet 100, Vancouver ground. Hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Hold position, WestJet 100.
Flight controls check.
Ready? Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
WestJet 100, Vancouver
Full
ground.
left.
Pushback and engine start approved.
Full right.
Face west.
Neutral.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face west. WestJet 100.
Taxi checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flap setting.
Config 2.
Config 2. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
ECOM memo.
Takeoff, no blue.
Taxi checklist completed.
Okay, our checks are done. Cabin's ready. We just need to hold short now of 13. Oh shit, we're supposed to go this way.
Your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft. Regulations require compliance with this information as well as all crew
It was a WestJet.
Vancouver ground. Pushback approved.
Oh, there it is. Pushback. So is that a 7.3? Yeah, it is.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face east. Skywest 3392.
Okay, so on a hotel now. And then left, next left on Lima, hold short of 13.
WestJet 100. Taxi for departure.
So that WestJet will be behind us.
WestJet 100. Runway 08 right taxi via Golf. Hotel. Lima. Lima 6. Hold short runway 13.
So they're going to be holding short. They're going down Golf though. So the one we just passed, but they'll end up the same place as us.
WestJet 100.
The bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the ends. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device.
Air Canada 100, holding short runway 13.
Exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the straps located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin
Air
or
Canada
lavatory.
100. Cross
Cabin
runway
lights will now be
13
turned
at
off.
Lima.
Reading light buttons are
Continue
located
taxi
above
via
your
Lima.
seat.
Lima
Thank you for
6.
your attention.
Cross runway 13 at Lima, continue taxi via Lima, Lima 6, Air Canada 100. Okay, just as expected, and Lima 6 is all the way to the end.
Skywest 3392. Taxi for departure.
There's a SkyWest heading out as well.
3392, runway
Probably
08
also a
right, taxi
73.
via 6, Sierra, Papa, Juliet Alpha, Juliet, Juliet Bravo, Juliet Charlie, Lima, Lima 6. Hold short runway 13.
Beautiful morning. Winds 120 at 7.
Runway 08 right, taxi via 6, Sierra, Papa, Juliet Alpha,
So a
Juliet,
little bit of a
Juliet
crosswind.
Bravo, Juliet Charlie, Lima, Lima 6. Hold short runway 13, SkyWest 3392.
A bit of a crosswind from the right we'll have.
WestJet 100, cross runway 13 at Lima. Continue taxi via Lima, Lima 6.
So yeah, that WestJet is just behind us.
Cross runway 13
Okay, we're gonna
at Lima.
veer right
Continue
slightly.
taxi via Lima, Lima 6.
And then
WestJet 100.
left and short of 08 right.
Air Canada
should-
100.
there we go,
Contact
hand us
Vancouver
over.
Tower 118.7. Have a good morning.
118.7, good morning, Air Canada 100. Okay, our FO will switch that for us. Let's slow down a bit because this is quite a turn. Vancouver Tower, good morning, Air Canada 100, runway 08 right, ready for departure. Okay, we don't want to cross this until we are cleared to.
Air Canada 100, Vancouver Tower, wind 105 at 8. Fly heading 090, runway 08
Runway
right.
entry procedure.
Cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 08 right, Air Canada 100.
Takeoff runway confirmed. Approach path clear of traffic. Cabin crew be seated for takeoff.
WestJet 100, ready to go. Runway 08 right.
Line up
WestJet
checklist.
100.
Takeoff
number
runway.
2 for departure.
Confirmed.
Hold short of 08
Runway
right.
08 right. Confirmed.
Affirmative.
TCAS.
Hold short of 08 right for
CARA.
traffic. WestJet
Pass 1 and 2.
100.
Off.
Lineup checklist completed.
Takeoff.
Check.
Man Flex 53, SRS runway auto thrust blue.
WestJet 100, runway 08 right. Line up and wait.
Runway 08 right.
Warp
Line up
100
and wait.
knots.
WestJet 100.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Positive rate. Gear up.
Gear up.
Autopilot 1 on.
WestJet 100, Vancouver Tower, wind 105 at 8. Fly heading 080, runway 08 right. Cleared for takeoff.
Packs are on.
Fly heading 080. Runway 08 right. Cleared for takeoff. WestJet 100.
Air Canada 100.
Flaps 1.
Contact
Speed
Vancouver
check.
departure 132 decimal
Flaps
tree.
1.
132.3, Air Canada 100, good day. Vancouver departure, good morning, Air Canada 100, passing 2,000 feet, climbing 6,000. Flap 0.
Speed checked. Flaps 0.
Air Canada 100, Vancouver departure. Identified. Climb to 17,000 feet. Altimeter tree 018.
Climb to 17,000 feet, altimeter 3018. Air Canada 100.
Air Canada 100, turn left, heading 080. Expect further clearance in about 16 miles.
Left heading 080, Air Canada 100. Right, there we are. Powering our way out of Vancouver.
Vancouver departure, WestJet 100, 1,100
WestJet is just behind us.
WestJet 100, Vancouver departure. Good morning. Identified. Climb to 18,000 feet. Altimeter tree 018.
Climb to 18,000 feet. Altimeter tree 018. WestJet 100.
WestJet 100, cleared direct NORAD. Resume on navigation.
Sure, they've got a direct already.
Roger. Heading direct to NORAD, then resume own navigation WestJet 100. Thanks.
I mean, okay. That's why we haven't got a direct yet, because we're basically going straight to our waypoint already. So I guess they wanted to sort out WestJet first. But I mean, at any point now we can get that direct and it'll be great. Looks like it's raining up ahead. We're going to be through this layer of cloud shortly. One thing I did forget to do is the welcome announcement to the passengers. So I mustn't forget to tell them we are climbing once we pass 10,000 feet. Cabin crew can do their announcement and then we'll do ours.
Air Canada 100, cleared direct Alnod.
Nice.
Resume on navigation.
Direct Alnod, Air Canada 100. So we go into the clouds. There's 10,000 feet as well. Cool. That's set. Seatbelts off.
Cabin crew, you're free to resume duties.
I probably should have kept them on because it's gonna. Seems like it's gonna be kind of bumpy in this cloud layer.
Your electronic devices. Make sure that you put yourself fastened to the sign and turned off by the captain, at which point you are allowed to move around the cabin.
Clear red nav.
Okay.
Please contact the flight attendant who will be happy to help. Those who want to own. The armrest on the side of you. Choose channel 11 on the in-flight entertainment system.
It's 11,000.
Files are clear and bags are placed.
Cleared to 17.
Vancouver departure. Skywest 339.
Where's the Skywest?
1,800 feet. Skywest 3392, Vancouver departure. Good morning. Identified. Climb to 10.
Okay, not too bumpy. That was actually fine. We're about to make our way through this cloud layer.
Climb to 10,000 feet. Altimeter 3018. SkyWest 3392.
The aircraft just showed up there. They're descending, so that must be someone coming into Vancouver then.
Roger. Resume on navigation. SkyWest 3392.
Alright, let's do our announcement.
Good morning once again from the cockpit. I hope all is well with you and you're enjoying flying with us so far. We're currently climbing up to our cruising altitude of 35,000 feet, so I thought I'd give you a quick update. We're expecting to arrive on time as planned. Progress is going very well. It's only a short cruise today, so our descent will start soon after reaching altitude, and I'll be contacting you again to get the cabin prepared for our arrival.
125.95, Air Canada 100.
But in the meantime, please feel free to relax and take advantage of our onboard facilities. Thank you.
Vancouver Centre, Air Canada 100, passing 15,000 feet, climbing 17,000.
Air Canada 100, Vancouver Centre, identified. Climb to flight level 350.
On to flight level 350, Air Canada 100. Right, and then we are cleared all the way up to our cruise. Let's set standard.
Standard cross-checked. Passing flight level 161.
Okay, so we are cleared all the way up to our cruise. So we are going to power our way along for the next 3.5 hours or so. And I will join you again a bit later as we're just coming through the top of the clouds now. I'll join you again a bit later as we prep for our descent into Toronto. Alright, welcome back. We're up at flight level 370 now. And we're about 1 minute away from half an hour away from top of descent. So top of descent at 17:54. We are 17:23. So 17:24 we can let our cabin crew know that we are 30 minutes from top of descent, so we can do that shortly. I have put in our expected arrival, so that is 33 right with the Boxum 7 star and the Otnik transition, and we are currently heading for Otnik. Right, let's go and let our cabin crew know.
Minneapolis Center, Air Canada 132, flight level 329er.
Air Canada 132, Minneapolis Center, radar contact.
See, that's weird. We don't have a option to let them know.
Sorry, can I call you back?
No problem.
It's very strange. Wonder if it's because of the step climb. We'll have to just do it from here.
From the cockpit. I hope all is well with you and you enjoyed flying with us so far. We'll be starting our descent in approximately 30 minutes, so still plenty of time to enjoy the rest of the flight. The arrival weather forecast is looking good, so it should be a nice easy approach into the airport. We have heard that there is a short delay to landing aircraft, so we might have to hold during our descent, but it shouldn't add much time, if any, to the arrival.
I don't know how it decides
Once we do
that.
begin descending, please listen carefully to the cabin crew and pay special attention to their instructions and also the seatbelt sign, which I will be illuminating before landing.
Everyone's thirsty, but
Thanks
all
very
of
much
the
for
drink
flying with us,
services
and
are
I'll
done.
speak to you again shortly.
Okay, that is done. So we have about 30 minutes to go before we start descending. You have control?
I have control.
Okay, so we are at 3.7 and we've programmed in 3.3 right. And if we go to here, we've got the Boxum 7 with Otnik. Okay, let's go and have a look at our charts. Okay, so 33 right is here. And then we'll see. I'm probably going to put us in somewhere along here. Probably Terminal 3, which gives us a fairly simple taxi. Much better than if we arrived on like runway 23 or something. Okay, for Boxham, so Otnik, Akal, Gopak, Tudan, Setko, Darrett, Boxham, Duvos at 250 between 13 and 10. 250, we're gonna be at 13. And then Debgo 228,000. Oh, hang on, do I not do that one? No, I do. Why don't I have that? Should be after Duvos. I've got Urbis. That's weird, I'm missing this waypoint. This is the wrong... This is the wrong one. This is the one we
Canada
want.
160. Contact Toronto Center 132.65.
Okay, that's better. Then
Contact Toronto Center 132.65.
Ovis 210.8.
Air Canada 160.
Ovis 210.8. Nice. And then we will be going this side, Mirog. Yeah. Cool, and then we get vectors in after that. Okay. Alright, INS 33 right, transition altitude 8,000, which makes sense. Missed approach up to 3,000, so climb to 1,100, heading 327, and then a right hand turn to 3,000, heading 043. And then we would head to Avtec. Okay, otherwise we intercept at 3,000 and we have a minimums of 767 Barrow. Okay, QNH at our destination. Temperature 26.
Air Canada 100. Contact Toronto Center 132.65. See you.
132.65. Air Canada 100. Good day. Okay, wind 0 at 2. Very chilled. Toronto Center, good morning. Air Canada 100. Flight level 370.
Toronto Center, radar contact.
Okay, that's all set. See, that's interesting. I didn't know you actually lost the waypoint names when you zoomed out far enough on here. Anyway, that's all set. Approach speed 136, full flaps, minimum set. That's all good. In the briefing for FS2 crew, they've got minimum descent altitude and decision height. So decision height is this one. It also says decision height, which is that, 203. So what will we put for minimum descent altitude? Would I put the 3,000? It's not. It would be this here, which is that 767. I'm going to put the 767 in. We can run that briefing.
Are you ready for the arrival brief?
Go ahead.
Our current weather shows nice VFR conditions, and we've got the arrival and approach for guidance in FMS for descent landing to get down to the airport. It'll be an ILS approach. The runway is dry, and we'll take the first available turn and taxi to the gate per ATC instructions. Once cleared, we can plan to start the APU for taxi in. Any questions?
No questions.
Brief complete.
Okay, I don't think I have to fill in both of those. I think I only have to fill in one. Okay, that's fine. I have control.
You have control.
Right, so we've just got
Air Canada 100, Toronto Centre. Amendment to your route advice ready to copy.
Interesting. Ready to copy, Air Canada 100.
Air Canada 100, expect Boxum 7, runway 06 right.
Cool. Boxum 7, runway 06 right, Air Canada 100.
Canada 100, verify instruction.
Expect Boxum 7 for runway 06 right, Air Canada 100. So that's actually moved our top of descent further away, although no, it hasn't. It won't, because you've still got those same restrictions on the other waypoints. Okay, so that's cool. So we still got another 20 minutes to top of descent. And we need to come in here and change a bunch of things. So we need boxum 7, this one, 6 right. And we will also need ILS 6 right. See, this restriction and that restriction are the same, so our descent hasn't changed. Right. We need to change our minimum 738.
Air Canada 160, contact Minneapolis Center 125.475, bye-bye.
Weather's still the same. So, still intercept at 3,000. Missed approach is similar, 1,100, 057. That's obviously different because the runway is different. And then this time we climb to 3,100, heading 132, out to 2 Dog. Okay, we're now landing out here, so we're probably going to come off there, possibly there, but more likely this one here. And we'll come into the terminal where instructed. Right, so I will join you again shortly when we are closer to top of descent. Boxum 7, runway 06 right, and we are ready for descent now, Air Canada 100.
Descend to 3,000 feet, altimeter 3029.
Descend to 13,000 feet, altimeter 3029, Air Canada 100. Okay, that's in. And we are within 20 miles. Let's go ahead and managed descent. Right, we have 2 aircraft ahead of us on the same star. We've got another Air Canada and a WestJet. That WestJet is probably 2 or 3 minutes ahead of us. The Air Canada was quite a bit further. Last thing I need to do is just go and check the performance. So we need to change this. Dry. That's good. Right, landing weight. So we are currently 66800 and 4.5 tons on board. Expecting to land with 4.2, so we can minus 300 from that and say we are 665. Okay, so with low auto brake, we're pushing it a bit, so we'll go medium.
Good afternoon once again from the cockpit. As you've probably noticed,
we can just activate that.
Depending on the destination air traffic, we should be landing in around 20 minutes. In the meantime, I will be instructing the cabin crew to get the cabin ready for our arrival. Once that happens, the seatbelt sign will be illuminated and you will be required to stay seated and secured until after landing. If you need to visit the toilet, it may be worth making your way towards one now. For now though, I will wish you a very good afternoon once again, and I'll speak to you in a short while once we've landed.
Okay, so because we started our descent slightly before the exact point, it will descend at 1,000 feet a minute until we catch up, which we will do just before Darrad.
WestJet 426, Boxum 7, runway 06 right. Report ready for descent.
So that's the WestJet. They haven't started descending yet.
Boxum 7, runway 06 right. Ready for descent. WestJet 426.
So I thought they were ahead of us.
WestJet 426, descend to 3,000 feet.
I wonder if that's them there. But the Boxum 7 wouldn't have had them coming in from that angle.
3,000 feet. WestJet 426.
So that's weird because they got handed over to this frequency and they were cleared for Boxum 7 6 right before we were. But now they've only just been cleared to descend. But if that is them, it's because they're 5,000 feet below us, so that's why they started their descent later. Don't know why they were handed off earlier. But no, that aircraft is climbing. Okay, so there were a couple of aircraft that were climbing out of Toronto, so that must be one of them. So 4,200 feet, and you can see climbing, obviously, but getting closer to us, so they're going out. So we don't see WestJet on the TCAS at the moment. But now it seems like WestJet is behind us, and I haven't heard from the other Air Canada for a while. Okay, weather update. Still 26 degrees, 02, and we now have few clouds, 1,800. QNH 3029. Okay, what time are we expecting to get there? Around 18. That doesn't seem right because that's in 4 minutes. Sure, okay. Well, 6 minutes. It's 18:02. Let's get some speed brakes in.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 160. Good day. Flight level 306.
Why are we descending so quickly? What has happened? Yeah, our passengers are freaking out. That was a bit unnecessary. Okay, let's see. It's still bringing us down to like 4,000 feet a minute. Well, SLC is going to take off marks for that.
Contact Toronto Center 124.025. Have a good day.
124.025. Good day, Air Canada 100. Toronto Center, good day, Air Canada 100, passing flight level 190, descending 13,000 feet, Boxum 7 for runway 06 right.
Air Canada 100, Toronto Center, identified.
There's transition. And we're 3029.
Rouge 1512, Descend to 9,000 feet.
30,
Altimeter 3029er.
Set, passing, 16,200.
Descend to 9,000 feet. Altimeter 3029er. Rouge 1512.
So there's an Air Canada
Now.
Rouge that seems to be in front of us because they're already going to 9,000.
Rouge 1512. Contact Toronto Center 124.925.
Center on 12.925. Rouge 1512.
To go.
Descend to 9,000 feet. Altimeter 3029er.
Descend to 9,000 feet, altimeter 3029, Air Canada 100. Okay, there I think we can actually see that Rouge aircraft just in front of us on the same star.
Air Canada 100. Contact Toronto Center 124.925.
Yeah, and they were handed over to the same. 124.925, Air Canada 100. Good day. Toronto Center, good day, Air Canada 100, passing 11,500 feet, descending 9,000, Boxham 7, runway 06 right. Okay, was that the seatbelts coming on? No. So I'm going to turn the seatbelts on.
Toronto Center, radar contact.
You're about to land. Please make sure you are seated with your belt fastened and your trays in the upright position. And eye position. Turn off all electronic devices until after landing. Thank you.
Okay, we need a bit of drag. Let's hope we don't drop like a brick like last time. Okay, that other aircraft is to nearly 3,000 feet below us.
100. Contact Toronto arrival 125.4.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. 1,000 to go.
125.4 at Canada 100. Toronto arrival, good day, Air Canada 100, passing 9,500 feet, descending 9,000, boxing 7, runway 06 right.
Video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin.
Air Canada 100, Toronto arrival. Altimeter 3029er, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 06 right.
Expect radar vectors for ILS 06 right and altimeter 3029 Air Canada 100.
And all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening overhead bins as items may have shifted during our flight.
Air Canada 100, descend to 6,000 feet.
And check the security of your seatbelt.
Descend to 6,000 feet to Air Canada 100.
Rouge 1512, descend to 3,000 feet.
Approach checklist.
Descend to 3,000 feet. Rouge 1512.
3029 set.
3029. Set seatbelt.
On.
Minimum.
Set and checked.
Auto brake.
Medium armed.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
Okay, we just need our cabin crew to finish preparing the cabin for arrival. They should have plenty of time, because I think we're going to get a bit of an extended vector because of this Rouge aircraft in front of us.
$1,000 to go.
Air Canada 100, descend to 3,000 feet.
Descend to 3,000 feet, Air Canada 100.
Rouge 1512, leave Salap heading 135. Expect radar vectors for RNAV Zulu runway 06
Okay,
right.
I've lost that climb detent now.
Leave Salap heading 135. Expect radar vectors for RNAV Zulu runway 06 right. Rouge 1512.
Okay, now... Okay, there we go, got it back. I don't know if I bumped my controller or something. That's awkward. Okay. Rouge is already turned in.
Everything is secured, ready for landing.
Cool, cabin is
You can
secure.
take your seats now. We're almost ready.
No problem. Landing.
Okay, we don't want to... Flaps 2.
Speed checked.
Air Canada 100.
Flaps 2.
Leave Salap heading 145. Expect radar vectors for RNAV Zulu runway 06 right.
Oh, now it's an RNAV arrival. Leave Salap heading 145 and radar vectors for the RNAV Zulu runway 06 right. Air Canada 100. Okay, why it's not an ILS?
Air Canada 100. Cleared direct Salap. Cross Salap at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared RNAV Zulu runway 06 right. Air Canada 100. Cleared direct Salap. Cross Salap at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared RNAV Zulu runway 06 right.
Direct Celab, cross Celab at or above 3000. Cleared for the RNAV Zulu 06 right. Air Canada 100. Okay, that has thrown a bit of a spanner into the works, I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm not sure, she said 145 and then she said cleared for the RNAV.
Bye-bye. Contact Tower 118.7, Rouge 1512.
Okay, this is all changed now. RNAV Zulu 06 right. Okay, 725. Missed approach still 3-1.
$1,000 to go.
Okay, I'm gonna go direct to Adrex now. She cleared us for the RNAV. Direct Adrex. And we'll bring the speed down.
Radar altimeter alive.
Okay, that should be alright. So Adrex we stay at 3000 and at Savos we should intercept the glide.
Contact Toronto Tower 118.7. Bye-bye.
118.7. Good day, Air Canada 100. Okay, so they've just passed Savos. I think I need to do this. Toronto Tower, good day, Air Canada 100. RNAV Zulu, runway 06. Oh, I didn't say 06 right. Whoops.
Air Canada 100, Toronto Tower, continue.
Continue approach, Air Canada 100. Okay, there we go. I think we're good. Get down.
Gear down. Cabin crew be seated for landing.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
2000.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Landing checklist.
Rouge 1512.
Ecom memo.
Exit next available taxiway.
Landing node blue.
Landing checklist completed.
Exit next available taxiway, Rouge 1512.
Okay, they're down. I think we are all good. little bit intense at the end there with the whole
1000.
RNAV. I don't remember them saying RNAV ever.
Wind variable. Runway 06 right, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 06 right, Air Canada 100. Okay, missed approach altitude is 31, and it is there, so if we need to, we can use the nav mode to do that. That is a massive intersection. Wow. Okay, here we go.
$500. $400.
100 above.
300. 100 above.
Minimums.
Continue.
Checked.
Minimum 100. $30. $20. Retard. Retard.
Spoilers. Reverse green. To sell.
That's nice.
70 knots.
Air Canada 100. Exit left at Delta 5.
Left on Delta 5, Air Canada 100.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Toronto.
Okay, so what that probably means is there's a mistake with the taxiways. So I've had that issue at Lanseria where Beyond ATC thinks that that aircraft is taxiing next to the runway, not that they're backtracking. So that's probably what's happened. Okay, hopefully this is Delta 5. I don't see any markings. This is where we're going.
Thanks very much.
Yes, this is Delta 5. Makes sense.
Air Canada 100. Contact ground 119.1. Bye-bye.
119.1, Air Canada 100. G'day. It's weird that they made us go... Oh no, left does make sense. We changed runways. Oh, this is a hold short for the next runway. Toronto ground, good day, Air Canada 100, Delta 5, request taxi to assigned gate.
Today, we appreciate your business and hope to see you again on a future flight.
Air Canada 100. Welcome to Toronto Pearson Airport. Say parking or advise if need assignment.
Any gate for Air Canada 100.
Air Canada
So cross 24 right.
Gate 136 Alpha taxi via Delta 5. Hold short runway 06 left.
Gate 136 Alpha, taxi via Delta 5. Hold short, runway 06 left. Air Canada 100. That's where we are now.
Rouge 1512, cross runway 06 left at Alpha Foxtrot. Continue taxi via Delta 1 Alpha, Alpha Lima.
Cross runway 06 left at Alpha Foxtrot. Continue taxi via Delta 1 Alpha, Alpha Lima, Rouge 1512.
Let's see if they'll clear us, otherwise we'll have to call. Air Canada 100, holding short to runway 06 left at Delta 5.
Air Air Canada 100, cross runway 06 left at Delta 5. Continue taxi via Delta 5, Delta Tango.
Cross 06 left at Delta 5, continue taxi via Delta 5, Delta Tango, Air Canada 100. So we must be in here somewhere then. Oh wow, okay, we're nowhere near there. I'm gonna use the Beyond ATC map. Because it's taking us all the way down into there somewhere. No, it might even be there actually. After landing checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist completed.
Nice and easy. Okay, so we're going to cross 2 taxiways. We take the third one to the left. Okay, there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3 by the ramp, basically. Okay, and then we come all the way around. Okay, I think we're in here. This is that round, but yeah, we're in there somewhere. Now the aircraft's taxiing in. No one taxiing out. Canada 777-300. Okay, we cross over the intersection that goes over the runway to our left. And then we take the next one to the right into the terminal. There's another aircraft taxiing out there, which looks like an Air Canada. Could be an A320, maybe a 319. I think it's a 320. Lots of Air Canadas. I wonder if this is the Rouge 319, yeah, that we taxied through. Could be. I don't see any other Rouge aircraft here. Okay, we past this taxiway because that's the one that goes through there, and we take the next one into the terminal. So that aircraft must be on a different ground frequency, because we didn't hear it get clearance to taxi out or now clearance to cross that runway. Okay, I think this is the Rouge aircraft that was coming down the runway. Sure, there's 2 CRJs in that one gate there. There's a 787 there as well. And we are other side Rouge. So between the 319 and that Air Canada 320 there. Taxi lights off.
Cabin crew, doors to manual, please.
Those are interesting winglets. Is this an A320? Oh, it's A220. That's why. Parking brake set. Okay, APU lights, all of that. Seatbelts off, beacon lights
Cabin
off.
crew, the aircraft is secure. The stairs are connecting. Start deboarding once ready. Ground to cockpit. Go ahead. Hi, Captain. Microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to wish you a safe onward journey and hope you enjoyed your flight today. Thanks for flying with us, and we hope to see you again soon. You're loud and clear. 5 over 5. Roger. Okay, Captain. Ground power is available. Stand by. We'll start getting you offloaded in a couple of minutes. As a reminder, if you're using software to track your virtual airline flight, you may want to finalize your flight now if you haven't already done so. Roger.
Parking checklist.
Parking brake or chocks?
Set.
Engines.
Off.
Wing lights.
Off. Off. Set and checked.
Fuel pumps.
Off. Set and checked.
Parking checklist completed.
Right, and there we go. What is going on with the doors? Why does it sound like the doors are opening and closing?
Watch your step there. Take care.
There we go. They are now deboarding. I now should be able to do this and walk out here. So here's the Rouge 319. These are both A220s here, 787 on that side. we can really hear the APU. That's someone taking off. That other, I think it was an Air Canada A320 that was taxiing out. Okay, but there we go. That is going to bring us to the end of today's video. A little bit interesting at the end there with the change from ILS to RNAV at the last minute. And then I don't blame Beyond ATC for that aircraft taxiing through us. I think it's just a mix-up with the taxiways. So Beyond ATC thinks it's taxiing on one of the taxiways, but actually it's backtracking. So it is what it is, but a pleasant flight. Once again, Fenix is just incredible. The new update, even though I haven't looked at everything, we've just done the kind of being able to walk around, disconnect the GPU, open the door manually, all of that cool stuff. It is an incredible add-on. So yeah, one thing I do need to do I think I slowed down too soon on the approach, and it created a huge gap between us and that Rouge. Obviously, in this case, not enough because they were backtracking. But I think I need to keep the speed up a bit better. If there's someone behind us, we're going to cause issues. But anyway, that's going to bring us to the end of the video. As always, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy it, you know what to do down below. And hopefully I see you in the next one.